Maya was born in a small town where life moved slowly, but expectations moved quickly. She was the youngest of 3 siblings, and from the moment she took her first steps, everyone noticed she struggled to walk steadily. Doctors said she had cerebral palsy, a condition that would make movement difficult and daily life a constant challenge. Her parents, hardworking and hopeful, were determined that this diagnosis would not define her. They supported her every step, literally and figuratively. Every morning, they would help her practice standing, walking, and stretching her legs, repeating the exercises that seemed endless and exhausting. But the world outside was less forgiving. Children at school stared at her, sometimes laughing, sometimes whispering. She could hear the words, "She's slow, she can't run, why does she even try?" Maya felt small. She felt trapped in a body that refused to cooperate. But deep inside, a spark remained. She loved stories of heroes overcoming impossible odds. And somewhere in her heart, she believed she could be one of them. Early struggles. As she grew older, Maya's challenges became more visible. Climbing stairs, walking long distances, even writing neatly were tasks that required intense effort. Many evenings, she would sit on her bed, exhausted, tears running down her cheeks. "Why me?" she whispered. "Why can't I be like everyone else?" Her parents never let her dwell on despair. Her mother said, "Maya, your body is not the enemy. It's just different. Your mind, your heart, your spirit, they are stronger than you think." Her father added, "Some people have obstacles they can see, some have invisible ones. Yours just happen to be in your legs. That doesn't mean you can't run in life." Inspired by their words, Maya began to challenge herself. She enrolled in physiotherapy sessions, attended extra practice at school, and spent hours stretching and exercising. Some days, progress was slow, she would wobble, fall, and cry. Other days, she took steps she had never imagined, tiny victories that made her heart soar. School was a different battlefield. Teachers were sometimes impatient. Classmates teased. But Maya learned resilience in the face of judgment. She discovered a love for painting and storytelling, arts where her body's limitations did not matter. Her imagination soared, painting scenes of dragons, heroes, and boundless skies, a world where limits did not exist. One teacher, Mrs. Kapoor, became a mentor. She said, "Maya, you have a rare gift. Your body may challenge you, but your creativity, your ideas, your voice, they are limitless. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." Maya clung to this encouragement like a lifeline. She started participating in art competitions, creating intricate paintings that told stories of courage, strength, and perseverance. Slowly, recognition came. People began to see not her disability, but her talent, her vision, her passion. Finding strength. At 15, Maya faced another challenge. She wanted to join a school sports day. Everyone said it was impossible. Her peers whispered, "She can't run, she'll embarrass herself," but Maya refused to accept defeat. For weeks, she trained relentlessly. She modified exercises, used support tools, and pushed her limits every single day. On the day of the event, she lined up at the starting line. Hearts pounding, muscles trembling, she took a deep breath. When the whistle blew, she moved, slowly at first, but steadily. Step by step, she crossed the finish line. Cheers erupted. Teachers, students, and parents clapped. Maya smiled through tears. This was more than a race. This was a victory over fear, judgment, and her own self-doubt. High school brought new dreams. Maya wanted to pursue higher education in design. But she faced another set of obstacles, accessibility issues, skepticism from faculty, and doubts about whether she could manage long hours in a college setting. Yet, she remembered the streetlight moments from Arav's story she had once read, moments of persistence and unseen effort. She reached out to mentors, organized her schedule meticulously, and adapted her environment to suit her needs. College life was not easy. Long commutes, crowded classrooms, and heavy course loads tested her daily. But Maya's creativity flourished. She designed innovative projects that drew attention, not because they were easy, but because they were exceptional. Her disability never defined her work, it gave her a unique perspective. She could see design differently, understanding limitations in ways others could not. Suggested silent text card, higher education and breakthroughs, graduation came, and Maya received multiple offers from design firms. She chose one that encouraged innovation and diversity, a company that valued creativity over conformity. Here, she excelled. Her designs won awards, were published, and even featured internationally. But Maya wanted more. She wanted to inspire others like her, people who had been told, "You can't," too many times. She started workshops and mentorship programs for students with disabilities, teaching them that limitations were often just perceptions. Her story spread. She became a symbol of courage and resilience, appearing on talk shows, giving keynote speeches, and writing articles about overcoming challenges. Each time she spoke, she emphasized one core lesson: your body may limit you, but your mind and heart do not have to be limited. Suggested silent text card, giving back and inspiring others. Maya's journey was never smooth. She faced days of frustration, moments of despair, and times when progress seemed impossible. But each challenge strengthened her. She learned to celebrate small victories, to keep moving even when the path was steep, and to transform pain into purpose. Through it all, she discovered something profound. Strength isn't measured by what you can do physically, but by how you respond when life pushes back. Her family remained her foundation. Her parents' belief never wavered. Her siblings, who once teased her out of misunderstanding, became her biggest supporters. Friends she met along the way added layers of encouragement and collaboration. Every morning, when she woke up and looked at her reflection, Maya saw not the limitations that some people assumed she had, but the possibilities she had created through determination, creativity, and courage. In her 30s, Maya launched her own design studio focused on inclusive and accessible design, creating products, spaces, and experiences that anyone, regardless of ability, could enjoy. She trained hundreds of young designers and personally mentored dozens of students with disabilities. Her work received national recognition. She won awards not just for design, but for impact. She had transformed the narrative, from a girl with a disability doubted by everyone to a woman whose talent, vision, and persistence changed lives. The essence of Maya's story is simple: adversity is not a verdict. Challenges are not the end of the road, they are invitations to innovate, persist, and grow. From the first time she struggled to walk, to crossing that school sports finish line, to inspiring countless students worldwide, Maya never let her condition define her. She let her courage, creativity, and heart define her instead. Triumph beyond limits. So the next time life tells you, you cannot, remember Maya. Remember the girl who refused to accept limits, who walked when everyone doubted her, and who turned her struggles into her greatest strengths. Because disability does not define a person. Courage does. Because adversity does not have the final word. You do.